So I had a no crank situation on the Honda Pilot last night. I was driving and driving fine. It was fine, starting fine. Didn't seem to have any issues. I was honestly probably not even a mile down the road. Started the car like 5 minutes earlier. It was fine. So what I noticed was that this little wire right here, which I believe is the positive, that feeds the positive from the solenoid to the starter, was disintegrated on my 2007 Honda Pilot. So I noticed that after I was pulling it out. I was disconnecting everything, and then realized that this didn't need to be disconnected, but when I did disconnect it, the thing just fell off. And so now I'm trying to figure out how to open my hood. And so I saw a video and it said, like, take the battery out, and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna be better off taking the whole battery tray out. But the hardest thing I've done so far is these doggone clips, man. This one I guess I destroyed, but there was another one down on the starter and I was trying to get it off. Where is it? It was actually on the positive wire here. So these clips, fortunately you don't have to get these off. So that I was able to just take the whole metal bracket off the starter. But it seems like these clips, well, I guess it's possible that you really don't need to remove the tray at all. So just leave that on there. Don't do what I did and take the whole tray out. That was probably more of my time. But also another important thing is that I removed the motor mount bolt, which I thought looked like it was on there, but the starter bolts are all on angles. They're not horizontal like that motor mount bolt is. They're kind of like going that way. So there are two of them. They're 14 millimeters. I believe that they are both the same length. They're somewhere in the back of my ridgeline here. But and it really is pretty simple to get that out. You just gotta disconnect the wires. Probably don't need to do all this stuff with the battery, but I figured get it out of the way. Because I've had situations where I'm working on the other side of the motor and just got to get stuff out of the way. But and also I had a hard time finding this. There's 4 bolts and one of them is right underneath my finger, so this wire's in the way for the battery tray, but the other 3 are easy to get to, but still pretty confident you really don't need to remove the battery tray.